to your users and you will ask them to use them. Okay. For example, we have group number one who worked on the canteen this thing problem statement where they wanted to reduce the crowd. Now they have created this and their next job is basically to go to the canteen guy and to the students and pitch this solution to them and ask them to use it. Okay. Once they use it, they will have to you have to again observe them, the users and the canteen guy both going through the solution. Okay, this is the solution, and then again observe them that how are they working on the solution, is it working right or not, is the crowd the main problem statement was to reduce the crowd in the canteen, is the crowd reduced or not, if yes it's good, what are the other problems that got generated because of this solution, can they be reduced or not. So all these things you have to do again, and basically you have to again go back to the ideation stage. Okay, collect all these insights, go back to the ideation stage, and revise or basically refine your solution again. Okay, this is going to be a next step. Considering the time constraint, we will skip this. And anyways, you guys are at home, so I believe it will be difficult for you to do that. So definitely testing might not be possible, but if it interests you, Monday when you go to college, you can do the testing. Okay, and this is applicable to all the groups. All right, group number one.
Yes, sir.
Group one.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Genuinely speaking, guys, very genuinely speaking, your solution can be effective. I mean, think of it. You are sitting in a classroom 30 minutes away from your lunch break. And what if you can, get your mobile phone and place an order? Okay. Or think it the other way. You're coming to college at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay. You know ki your lunch break is going to be at 1. Can you place the order at 8 o'clock? So the canteen guy is ready with it. Okay, so I believe that will be much more helpful for the canteen guy as well, as he can manage his resources accordingly if he previously knows how much sale he's going to do today. Okay, so this will solve a good amount of problem for your canteen guy as well as for your students. Got my point? And just one more thing, group number one, does anyone of you know coding? Or I believe most of you should be knowing it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you want, you can actually work on this solution. I mean, totally up to you if you want to. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And similarly, it goes for other groups as well. Whatever prototypes you have created, amazing, is really nice. If you want, you can implement these prototypes and test with the users or whoever you want to, or basically the users that you have spoken to while your empathy phase. Yeah. So now one question for everyone, and I want you guys to answer this question to me. Okay. Whenever you create a solution or whenever you solve a problem, what is the core criteria, or what is the one of the major thing that is required after you solve the problem, apart from serving the user? Can anyone answer me? You can put your answers in chat.
So can you repeat?
Yeah, I want to know that once you solve a problem, okay, what is the intention behind solving the problem apart from solving it for the user? What is the use of solving that problem for the user? I mean, what are your benefits of solving that problem? Got my question? Or let me put simply in the chat box, why do you want to solve the user's problem? Yeah. Can you put your answers now? Everyone, guys, give your answers. There's nothing wrong or right in this.
For their ease, for their benefits.
For their increased design thinking ability, but okay, because we are also among the users, okay, I can probably monetize my problem solving skill. Shifa, you're to the point, bang on. Anyone else? For users benefits, to make changes, ease of access in the society, profit. Amrish Singh, to the point again. Money, yes. Yes. Correct. I mean, why will you, I mean, it's not a social service, right? I mean, there is a series called as Harley and the Davidsons. It came back in 2016 or perhaps 2015, 2016 mostly, and it showed a complete story of how Harley Davidson. You know what Harley Davidson is, right? It's a motorcycle brand. You know it, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So basically, it that series is about the story of Harley Davidson. That time, Harley Davidson had a one major competitor called as Indian Motorcycles. You know about it? It's a motorcycle brand again. Okay. Now, when this Harley, Bill Harley, the engineer's name was Bill Harley. He creates a motorcycle, an amazing product. Okay, imagine Google glasses. He makes an amazing product like Google glasses, which is fancy, fantastic. It's a motorcycle basically. He goes to the owner of Indian motorcycle, and the owner of Indian motorcycle just responds with one thing to him. Okay, he tells Bill Harley, "You have created an amazing thing, right? But there is no use of making a machine or making a product if you cannot sell it to the users or if your users cannot buy it." Okay, so the end goal of making any product or any service or solving problems to the user is that the person who is solving the problem should be able to make money out of it, or should be able to make some kind of profits out of it if it's not money. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Right. Now, whatever solutions you have created so far, how do you convert this into a business model? Does anyone have any idea?
Yes, sir.
AdSense.
Sorry. Chalo, I'll give you one example. Coming to group number 2, where you were working on the solution to reduce the screen time, right? Okay, you have given suggestions and solutions to reduce the screen time, but then how do you earn money out of it?
So
Got it?
it's like just we
Uh,
collaborate with.
Sorry.
Yes, Shivang, you can continue.
So it's just like we just collaborate with company and just we can show their ads to users.
But then,
So how,
yeah.
sir, how the Google GP is using the business model. If a new brand is launching in the market, we will be collaborating with them. So if they want a good crowd for them, so we can tell them that you can give the users some kind of offers. We will be listing your products as your vouchers. So from that also we can earn a good revenue.
Correct. Absolutely right. So basically, collaboration is your business strategy, right? So from
Yes, sir.
collaboration, you are going to make it. Now there are certain lot of things which are involved in backend. Your operations are involved. Hiring people,
Yes,
operational
sir.
resources, managing finances, and so on and so forth. So there are multiple things which are involved when you create, or basically when you create a business model or to sell your product. Okay, and that is what we are going to do next. So there is this canvas called as the business model canvas. Okay. Oh, I have already covered this, sorry. Yeah, so can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so here if you see, there are the entire so this canvas basically briefs you about a business. Okay, so here if you see, there are 4 5 6 7 8 9 sections in which the entire business has been divided. Your business model has been divided. Okay, starting from your users, basically your customers over here. Yeah, your customer segments, like who are going to be your customers. For example, in case of the canteen, your customer there are two categories of your customer. One is the customer who is going to order the food, and second is your canteen guy, right? So those are the two customers you need to you need to focus over here, and that's what you will write here. Second is coming to the channels, like what are the channels for you to sell your solution. Okay, now you have made an application, mobile application. So definitely you'll be doing it through Play Store or the App Store, correct? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So those becomes the channel. Channel is basically how are you going to reach your customers, or how will you make a product reach your customers? Okay. Then comes the customer relationship. A customer relationship is basically, your advertising campaigns, your marketing campaigns to highlight your product. right? The TV advertisements you see, the advertisements that you see on the YouTube for your product, all those kind of things, right? Next is a key proposition. Like what is the exact problem you're solving for the customer? Now coming to your solution again, what you are doing is you are basically helping the user to avoid the crowd and get the food, right?
Yes.
Right. So that becomes a key proposition over here, right? Coming to the next, key activities. Now, see, have you guys heard of this term outsourcing? Have you heard of it? Give me yes in the chat if you have heard it. Yes, Vedant, yes. Other group members as well. All right. I see a very few. So outsourcing is basically what is the, if you want, like for example, your job is to create an application, right? So the other things like getting the storage, cloud storage, or hiring people, that you can tie up with other agencies to do that. Like for example, if you want cloud storage, you will not work on creating your own cloud storage. Rather, you can tie up or take subscriptions from Amazon, AWS, and use their cloud service, right? So that becomes a kind of outsourcing. Okay. So basically the activities that you as a company will be performing should be maintained over here. Now let's say if you want to do advertisements of your application, now you have a choice whether that you yourself can do the advertisements or you can hire a marketing agency to do that. Okay. So again, if it doesn't fall in your key proposition, or if it doesn't fall under your key activity, sorry, you can outsource that, right? So all this activities that you will do in-house and out-house will come here. Now comes the key resource. Okay. Now what resources do you need? Okay. All the resources, your cloud storage, your human resource, office if you need, or if you want to continue with work from home, all these resources that you need will come over here. Okay. Next come the key partners. Now who will be your key partners? Your I mean, what are your key partners to get completed? So basically, how do I tell you? So key partners is basically all your inside stakeholders, or basically your business partners will come in this section. Okay, I'll give you an example and we'll elaborate this. I'll just give, but right now just try to understand what. All right. So key partners. Then comes a cost and revenue. Considering all the above factors, just think of what all factors will contribute to the cost and how much that cost will be. Okay. So the cost will come here. Okay. Apart from cost, what kind of revenue you will be making and how you will make your revenue. So that revenue will come here. Okay. In the last column. Got it? Any doubts in this? Put it in
No, sir.
the chat.
No.
Right. Yeah, Vedant, you're to the point. Okay, Amazon Cloud and investors. What was it this regarding, Vedant? I missed it out.
So investors was regarding the partners that you told about.
Correct.
Key partner.
Absolutely. Right. Okay. So, any other doubts in this?
No, sir.
Group
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No doubts, right?
No.
All right. So let's take an example of this business model that we have. Tesla. I hope everyone knows about it.
Yes.
Right. So now if you
Yes.
see, coming to the customer segment part of it. Okay. The customer segment, who are their customers? The high net worth individuals, people who have a high income, people who like to buy green products. Okay. Commercial fleet buyers, sports car enthusiasts, Elon Musk fans. Absolutely. Even someone doesn't like a Tesla, and if that guy is an Elon Musk fan, this company is assuming that these people will also buy the car. Okay. So this is the customer segment they are targeting. Corporate executive, mid-tier management. Okay? So this is how you kind of categorize your users. Okay. Right. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Right. Coming to the next part, which is customer relationship. Okay. So customer services, intimacy, direct to customer, customer relationship management, and personal assistance. So basically, how will you get in touch with your customers? Okay, the service, I mean, if you know, Tesla, okay, that will come later. So customer relationship is how will you get in touch with them? How will you be, even if after being a customer, how will you be in touch with them? You know, the services, customer service center, when it comes to the service center, okay, or you directly go to the customer, or you, there are a lot of
The
people
car
or the,
automatically call the
sorry.
company. If any servicing is there, the car will automatically call the company.
Correct, correct, correct. So basically, all the customer touch points have been covered in this customer relationships, right? Coming to the next, which is channels. Now, channels, as I said, ki how will you sell, or how will you, reach your, make your product reach the customers? So retail stores, website, conferences, events, and PR and media, right? Now, how many of you knew that Tesla? I mean, most of you should be knowing this, that Tesla has showrooms in malls. Did you know that? Okay, I have something in chat. No, okay. So I'll just tell you this. Just to go out of the way. Yeah. So just to go out of the way, what Tesla did, they were perhaps the first car company to open a showroom in the mall. And why did they do this? Because see, now there is a connect over here. Okay. Have a look at the customer segment. High net worth individual, green car buyers, sports car enthusiasts, Elon Musk fans, corporate executive, mid-tier tier management. So what these people have observed, all these people, there's one thing common in them. They all must be doing, most of them, not all of them, most of them will be definitely going to mall or some kind of similar kind of places to do shopping, right? So the channels that you choose should be such that most of the customer segments that you have should be covered in one place, should be covered in one channel, right? Mall being one of the best place to do that. They have opened the stores in mall so that most of the target segment can be attracted just through one channel. Website, yes, everyone does that, right? Conferences and events, this is definitely for the people with high net worth incomes, or commercial fleet buyers, and not commercial fleet, yeah, commercial fleet buyers and all. So all these things. So whenever you decide your channels, you have to decide where your customer segment will be. Okay, and this is one of the major reasons. So whenever you do customer research, or whenever you do customer interviews, try to understand their social media habits, or their entertainment habits. Like for example, if you're talking to someone, try to ask them that, how do you usually spend your weekends? Where do you go? Do you go out with your family? How much time do you spend on social media? So with all those kinds of inputs, you will get a hint to your channels, what all channels you can prefer. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Got it? Okay. Now coming to the next part, which is value proposition. Value proposition basically tells you what problem you are solving for the customer. Okay. As you can see, long range recharging and recharging flexibility, high performance and modern design. Yeah. So this is all what they are, offering in the product or the solution. Okay. And definitely this is what the customer was looking for. Coming to the next key activities, research and development, design, electric power technology, car manufacturing, charge point infrastructure. Now, these are the activities that what Tesla does, right? Now, coming to the other part, like, marketing of it and all, everything. So these activities are not covered over here, which means the marketing part, social media part is everything, it's been outsourced, right? So all these activities that have been written here are inbound activities. What additionally I'm telling you is he add a column over here or add a row over here which says outbound activities, and you can mention all the activities that you are going to outsource. Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right. Coming to the next key resources. What are resources they will need? Electric battery technology, battery production, employees, skills and knowledge. See, even non-tangible resources they have mentioned over here. Okay. So think of both the things, tangible and non-tangible things. Engineering and design team. Okay. Elon Musk. Okay. Brand. So Elon Musk is the main thing that they require, right? So this is what they have mentioned over here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Harsh Shukla said no. Okay, yes, yes. Okay. All right. Coming to the next, key partners. Okay. Now, in key activities, if you remember, you were going to outsource a few things like the media or other things. So all those other partners with whom you're outsourcing, even that will be considered in the key partners. Okay. Governments, yes, because you have to tie up with them, or for because it's an electric car, right? So government will play an important role. Leasing companies, Panasonic. Okay, Panasonic basically because they're tying up with them for battery development. Manufacturing and purchasing, insurance companies because requires insurance, right? Charge point partners and so on. So whatever alliances, your investors, right, and all other partners that you have will be covered over here. Now coming to the cost and revenue, whatever cost has been covered, your manufacturing infrastructure, employee cost, basically the salaries, the distribution, cost of material, everything. Okay, it should be covered in this, and then think of all the streams that will give you revenue, right? The automotive sales, automotive leasing, energy generation and storage, and all other services for which you are charging the customer, right? Apparently, what happens, even if you manage the upper part, the entire game is being played at the lower part. Ki what is the total cost that you are, that has been incurred by you, and what revenue you are making out of it. It's all finally whatever company you run, it's all about making profit, and profit is nothing but revenue minus cost. Okay, so higher the revenue, lower the cost, more the profit. And from you can make and how do you make revenue? By making more and more sales, or basically selling more and more things, or creating more revenue streams. And how do you manage cost? By managing the all upper part of the canvas. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Any doubts?
No.
Okay, so right now the time is what, 3:21, right? Now you have 30 minutes with you. Okay, in next 30 minutes you are going to design your business model canvas for the solutions that you have created. Got it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
it's not necessary to get into your groups again. You can just connect offline or something, and you can create the business model canvas.
Yes, sir.
And
Got it.
group wise, and what we'll do after 3:45, group wise, just we'll start displaying the business model canvas. Okay,
Okay, sir.
any doubt, just keep asking me, I'm here.
Sure. Sir.
Okay, business model canvas is clear to everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, group wise, can you just give me yes or no in the chat so that I'm clear? Group 1, group 2, group 3, just write group 1 yes, group 2 yes, group 3 yes. Group 2 yes, group 4 yes. So do you have a blank layout for the model which you can share? Okay. Okay, let me just check. Guys, what you can do now, you can just go on Google and type business model canvas. You'll get a lot of templates over here. Okay. If I'll just put a link for business model canvas. Yeah, I have put the link. Group 1, is anyone here?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to do the canvas?
Yes, sir. We are doing it. We are trying it.
Okay, any doubts?
Not yet, sir.
All right. Group 2,
Yes, sir.
are you able to do it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Group 3, anyone from group 3,
यस सर
are you able to do it?
सर एक बार बता दो ना क्या करना है समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है
Sure, ठीक है. Can you share your screen?
सर मैंने फोन से ज्वाइन किया अभी मैंने लैपटॉप बंद कर दिया बैटरी खत्म हो गई
चलो ठीक है. I'll share my screen once again. Okay. Is my screen visible to you?
यस सर
Excellent. So let's start. What is the topic?
सर ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन हाउ वी कैन मेक इट बेटर
Okay. So now tell me, if you are tackling with the online solution, who you think can be a user?
स्टूडेंट्स एंड फैकल्टीज
Sorry.
स्टूडेंट्स एंड फैकल्टीज
Okay. And students and faculty. So basically, your student, what you will write in the customer segment is basically your students. Okay, the engineering students, or the, if you are designing it for everyone, then whatever students, the basic student will come in this segment.
ओके सर
Okay, students and professors.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also tell me one thing: if you are making the solution, do what or how do you think you can make money out of it?
So we can put ads on a website or app so we can get a revenue.
You can put ads, you are saying.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, and how do you want to sell it? Like, is it through Play Store, or do you want to personally approach all the, educational institutes and do this?
I think the Play Store will be a better option.
Sir, I'm from Group 3, sir. I think that personally approaching would be better than Play Store.
That is what even I was thinking, right? So,
So because if I do it on the Play Store, then I'll have to give my shares to them because I'm using their platform. That's why. So it's better that I approach the institutions.
okay, it's not that you have to give the shares, but okay, if you want to approach personally, then yes. Chalo, okay, let's assume that you will do it through Play Stores, you will do it by personally approaching them, and so on and so forth. So those things become your channels over here. Okay. Got it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Coming to the customer relationship. Now, when do you think you will interact with the clients? Let's say if I am the head of Thakur College and you are the company and you are selling me this product. Now, when do you think you should come in touch with me? After selling the product, obviously. Is it so you, once you have sold the product and you are done, you're no more getting in touch with me? See, if you are selling a product, there is always something called as the customer service, right? Help or call customer service center, where at least if I get some problem with the product, I should be able to get in touch with you,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
right? So all those kind of things, key, how will you get in touch with me? Is there a maintenance cost involved? Is there a subscription cost involved? So all these points where you get in touch with me, it will come over here.
Okay, sir.
Got it? Coming to
Yes,
the
sir.
next point, that is here key proposition, right? What is the problem that you are trying to solve?
At this stage.
Sorry.
Nishant sir, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but are you sharing some screen?
Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
I guess not at my end, but is it visible to others?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, okay, fine. Sorry to
No problem. No problem. Yeah. So coming to the key proposition, what exactly are you trying to solve here? Right? You are basically helping the students and teachers, or basically students, to be more interactive in the class. Right? If I'm not wrong, this is what the problem was, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So all those key propositions, or what problems you are solving through that, it can be multiple problems as well. Okay. All those things will come here.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, coming to the next part, key activities. What all things will you be doing in your product? Okay. And what all things you will be outsourcing. Now, developing the entire, or designing, or basically R&D of the entire product, research and development of the product will be done by you, right?
Yes, sir.
The coding which is required to do that will be done by you.
So coding?
Coding, I mean,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. What all things you think, what all other things you think should be done by you?
Mhm. Selling.
Think over it, no problem. Think over it. Now you said ki you want to personally approach the client and you want to sell it, right? So selling will be selling and marketing will be again a key activity, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Now there comes a customer relationship, where I told you that you need to have a customer support team, correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
that's again a choice. Do you want to have your own support team, or do you want to outsource a call center and then you want to help them you solve this problem of customer servicing
Okay.
or customer support? Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Now you tell me, do you want to outsource it, or do you want to do it on your own?
So
Mm.
doing it on your own will be a better.
Honest. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Usually,
Yes.
remember this, there's a lot of technicalities involved in this, but usually such kind of things are outsourced. See, and this is for all the groups right now. Whatever key activities you should choose, okay, all these key activities are basically your, core competency. You understand what core competency is, right? Or basically what you're specialized in doing. If you as an engineer are specialized in doing the R&D and the coding of the product, then the rest of the activity should be outsourced. Okay, this is the generally this is the logic which has been followed in key activities. Got it?
Yes.
Right. So remember this, whenever you choose key activities, these key activities should be the core competency of you or your business. Okay. Now I'm just giving you an example. If you are an engineer, okay, your core competency might be, developing the product, researching and developing the product, or, for that matter, actually coding the product, or for that matter, any other things, right? So all those core competencies should come here, and all the other things which are required, you can outsource that. Got it? Group 3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, to do all these things so far that we have discussed, okay, to all those things, what are resources will you require? Can you tell me?
Engineers.
Okay, right.
Mm. A person who is more know about it, how to develop a website or app.
Basically, the human resource,
Yes, sir.
right? And since you are developing an application, you will require cloud space, right?
Yes, sir. Front end
You
or
will
back
require
end.
servers, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now you, as a company, your core competency is developing the application, and or actually researching over it. So will you create your own server rooms and everything, or will you prefer to outsource it?
Our own.
Yeah, come on, go on. Even see, it's the first time, and no one can answer right in the first time. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, I'll tell you why it's wrong. Group 3. Okay, I'll tell you. All these things, your AWS servers or any other servers that you want to, it will be all outsourced, and your resources will be whatever key activities you have taken over here. Okay, whatever key activities they are doing on your own, all the things that you require to do those key activities will come under your resource. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, for example, you said research and development, okay, and sales being your key activities. Now, to do research and development, what all things you will require? Do you require an office? Might be yes. Do you require laptops? Yes. Do you require servers? Yes. Do you require any designing tool? Yes. So all these things come here. Now, to do sales, do you require any kind of human workforce? Yes. So all human resources will come here. You got me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now coming to key partners. Can you guess this?
College.
Okay, right. Absolutely right. College or for that matter, educational institutes.
So that's education institution.
Correct. Next. Think of all the things you have, put over here. Okay. And then think who could be a partner. For example, if you're doing your channel sales, not channel, you're using your personal sales, right? So, customer, yeah. In customer relationship, as we discussed, you will be using a call center, outsourcing this activity to call center, right? So, call center becomes your next partner,
Okay.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Any investors that you have in your company, they become your next partner,
Okay.
right? All those
Yes,
things,
sir.
all the tie-ups, all the partnerships that you will be doing, they will come over here,
Okay, sir.
right? Now coming to the cost. Now to do all these things, okay, all the things which we have discussed so far, everything will have a cost, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all the things that comes that contribute to cost will come in this part.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now coming to the revenue. Revenue is what? Making money.
Yes, sir.
Now, what are the things in your company that are helping you making money?
Sir, promoting ads,
Promoting ads, okay.
sponsors.
Sponsors, and most importantly, you are selling a product,
Yes, sir. Product.
right? So these three revenue streams you have. So that is what you have to mention over here.
Okay, sir.
Got it? So
Yes.
business model, business canvas should give you overview of your business, a complete overview of your business.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Can you make it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have got 5 minutes to do this.
Okay.
Okay, group 4, clear to you?
Sir, we're working on it.
Yes, sir, we are working on it.
Okay, group 5.
Yes, sir, we are also working on it.
All right. So we have got 5 more minutes to complete this. Okay, do it quickly and then we'll take one by one. Okay, guys, how is it going? Are you done? Group 1, Group 2,
Yes, sir, we are doing.
uh, anyone done? Any of the group done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyone of you? Group 3, Group 4, Group 5. Anyone here?
Yes, sir. Group 5, we are working on it. So just 2 minutes. That's it.
Okay. So, it's 3:47. At 3:50, we'll start it sharp. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it's actually really be difficult without communicating with our members and doing it.
This is which group?
Group 2, sir.
Group 4.
2, 2.
Group 2. Yeah, you're finding difficulty in communicating.
Yeah, sir, because we all are on online, so we can like,
No problem. How much are you done?
just we are doing.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. In 2 minutes, we will start. Whatever you are done, you can present. It's not a exam. Okay, no one is going to give you marks for that. Okay, it's just for your understanding. I just wanted to know how much you have understood.
You want us to you want us to create breakout rooms for your discussion, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it will be better.
Yeah, so
Yes, ma'am. It's better.
So I think by 4 o'clock, students take maximum 4 o'clock time and conclude your things. Then we will begin with the valedictory ceremony.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so by 4 o'clock you will finish your work, a discussion. By almost 4:15 you have to present, sir, and then we will have a conclusion ceremony.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Please create the breakout room. Yeah, students, the breakout rooms are ready. Quickly, you can join them, have your discussion, and we'll meet at 4 o'clock. Sure. Nishant, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Yes, sir. So can we resume then with the presentation?
Yeah, I mean, I have spoken to these groups individually. So okay, if you want, we can start with the presentation, or I can see there were a few groups who are still working on it. How do you want to go it? I
You
mean,
say.
uh, I've already spoken to them individually. Do you still want me
Okay.
to go through?
Yes, I think we can just perhaps tell them what was
Sure.
their problem statement and what did they do, how they went ahead, and that's it, like a final, you know.
No problem. No problem. So let's
Yeah,
start with group one.
yeah. Group one. Group one.
Yes.
Are all members here? Yeah.
Yeah. So group one, can you please share the screen and just walk us through how you started your problem statement, what did you do, and how you came up. Anyone share the screen or similarly,
Yes.
group two, group three, group four, group five. Please be ready with what you're going to present. Uh, just walk us through the concept and how you came up with all those 5 steps of design thinking.
Group one, are you presenting?
Meanwhile, can we ask group 2 or 3 to do that?
Ma'am, I believe they must not be ready with the entire presentation, but I think everyone can present the business canvas that they have created. So
Yes, yes, sir.
you can just ask them to
Can we
present the business canvas, and then maybe you can share your experience of going through all the 5 steps.
can we?
Yeah, yeah, Vedant, you can. This is group two, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Group two, yeah.
yeah, of the of college students. So this is our prototyping done where there's the first screen where the user needs to create new account. Then this is what our login screen would look like. And here's our main homepage where the user will be earning a particular amount of coins. Through that, he can exchange it to the vouchers. So vouchers, it's about beginner level, amateur level. Slowly, the level gets unlocked once the user reaches the screen time limit. Also, he can compete with his or her friends by seeing their friends' activities, how many they use, how many their friends are using the screens, and this is what the main screen would look like. How much time they have spent it on YouTube, Instagram, Discord, WhatsApp, or other applications. And once they have completed their goal, they can claim their rewards, and it will be directly added to the wallet. After which they can exchange it through their home screen. This is what our prototype is looking like. And here's our business model. Our key partners that we have investors, brands, and obviously Google Cloud. Then key activity would be reducing the screen time, promoting new brands, partnership, collaboration with new
Vedant,
industry.
just I'm so sorry to cut you. Just sorry to cut you. Whenever and this is for all the groups. Whenever you are presenting the business model canvas, you should always start with your customer segments. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Your first thing should be a customer segment. Second should be your value proposition. Third should be your key activities. Okay. Fourth should be your customer relationships. Fifth should be your channels. Then your resources, your key partners, cost and revenue.
Okay, sir. So let me start it again.
No
So
problem.
first, okay, thank you, sir. The customer segments would include, just a second, sir. students phone addictive and also they obviously Gen Z students, then how we'll be relating the customer relationship daily basis through social media platforms, just like placing tweets, Instagram updates, Instagram posts, YouTube videos, how users are interacting with the platform. Also, we will be doing weekends of one-to-one interaction with the users, how they are feeling. This is just like an alpha stage testing application wherein we will be having the most interaction with our users. Then how we'll be promoting our application through social media platforms and Google Ads. And our value propositions will be helping users to reduce the screen time. Then the key resources that we'll be using are Figma, Android Studio, and Firebase. Android Studio to design, Figma to design the application, and Android Studio to run the entire code, and Firebase for the database management.
Very
Also,
good.
the key activities would include like reducing screen time, promoting new brands, partnerships, collaboration with new brands and e-commerce. And key partners will be obviously we will be searching for the investors and various brands on our
Okay,
daily
coming to the
basis.
key activities, I'm so sorry to cut you. Coming to the key activities, as I've mentioned you before, reducing screen time is not a key activity. This is your
Sorry.
solution, okay? And the
Yes.
activities that you do to reduce execute your solution are your key activities.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then our cost structure would include like storage cost about the database, and our revenue streams would be ads and collaborations with new brands. Environmental cost would be 10%. And then social benefits will be well-being and development of students, Gen Z students, and less power, electricity usage, environmental benefits. If Gen Z is using less phone, so obviously less screen time would result in less charging, and if they are charging the cell phones very rarely, so obviously there would be a save in environment also.
Okay. Now coming to your cost structure, you have mentioned about the storage cost, right? Aren't you going to pay salaries to your employees? Is it like free of cost or something?
No, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So that
No,
becomes
sir.
another cost, human resource cost. Second, in the key resources, you have mentioned Figma, Android Studio, Firebase. Is this free of cost?
No, sir. After a certain extent, we need to pay Firebase the database cost if the users trafficking exceeds.
Correct. So even that comes under your cost.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Coming to the next part, social media platform and Google and channels. You have mentioned social media platforms and Google Ads.
Yeah,
Is
so
it
that
again free of cost?
no, so that also needs
Okay.
costing.
Can you go up? Customer relationships daily basis through social media platforms. Again, basically through social media platform, that means you require again some kind of social media companies to
Marketing
manage this,
agencies.
right? So
Yes,
that
sir.
comes with the cost.
Yeah.
Right, see, costing is a very important factors in the business, because it might happen. I don't know how many of you have seen this meme on Instagram. There was this movie Chup Chup Ke, and there was a dialogue in that कि 40 लाख के इन्वेस्टमेंट पे कितना 25 लाख का नहीं 50 लाख का लॉस, नहीं क्या 20 लाख की इन्वेस्टमेंट और 40 लाख का लॉस.
35 लाख इन्वेस्टमेंट में 36 लाख का लास्ट हो
हाँ,
गया.
correct. correct. So if you do not know your cost, this is what will happen to you. ठीक है, 20 लाख 35 लाख की इन्वेस्टमेंट करोगे और 36 लाख का लॉस हो जाएगा. ठीक है,
Yeah,
so it's very
sir.
important. So it's very important that you manage or you understand all your costs properly.
As we were running out of time, so that's
No
why we
problem.
didn't cover the
No
cost
problem.
assessment.
No problem. No problem. Good. Good. This was group 2, right?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Very good group too. Appreciate your
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Next, group 3.
So can I share my screen?
Yes, please. Okay. Yeah. Group 3, please start with your problem statement. Who's speaking?
Sir Karan.
Okay. Can you please also tell your problem statement once?
Hello, sir. A problem statement was how we can make online education easy for everyone and make it more safe. So, customer segment was student, faculties, and educational institutes. They were main focus. And a value proposition was we want to ease the online education. The main revenue stream that from which we can earn money was sponsors, ads, and products. A key partners would be educational institutes, stakeholders, and investors. Uh, and we were going to outsource maintenance, balance, and call centers. Uh,
So give the heading as
and
key activities.
Yes, sir. And the things that we are going to in-source that we are going to manage and do from our own were key resources, engineering, and human resources. And our main focus on the project was cost structure. The cost structure was salary of engineers and maintenance of the product. Thank you, sir.
And what is the revenue? पैसा नहीं कमाना क्या? अच्छा, revenue you have sponsors, ads and products. Okay.
हाँ सर बोला था.
Cool. This was group 4, right? No, group 3.
Group 3.
Okay. Group 4 or group 1?
Let's try these back.
You can stop sharing if you want, Yash.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Group 1, you are ready with this?
Very good, group 3.
Thank you, ma'am.
Why is group 1 not responding? Are you guys there?
Yes, sir. Actually, it's not prepared yet.
No problem.
We are working. It's half done.
Okay.
So-
Group 4 or group 5 meanwhile?
Yes, sir, in a while.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Yeah. So this was our problem statement, how to keep track of your daily expenditure in short time. So these were the things which we thought of like adding in our app, like online platform, tracking the location, which will like keep the track of wherever you're visiting, and then at the end of the day or whenever you get the time, you can just it will like tell you like you visited this place. So have you like did something like transaction or something? So you can just add in by voice texting, which is the second feature. Like you can use like voice texting to add it at that time as well, or you can just manually add it. Then we will be providing a weekly analysis at every Sundays when the user will be free. So at that time, all the data which will be like from the entire data of the week will be analyzed, and it will be giving a report to the user like how they have made their expenses, and which they can like save their money. Then it will be linked with their UPI. So if you're making any transactions using mobile apps, then it will be like added in the transaction list, as well as you can also add the cash. If you have paid like used your cash for any transaction, then it will also be added in the app as well. Then day wise learning. Now it was also like we were given the problem statement in the beginning that it should also include like learning finance management. It will help the users to learn finance management. So we also added a point in like it will be areas where like post or like some sort of articles or anything will be given to the users on daily basis. Like we thought of a way like there are 7 days in a week, right? So it will be like divided in the first day you will be giving like on Mondays you will be getting data about investment, then on Tuesdays you will be getting data about loans, then Thursday insurance, then and so all the 7 days like you will be getting data about that stuff and the articles related to it, and if any videos which you can see, like linking it with YouTube and all that. So if any videos which you can see to learn that, it will also be added in our day-wise learning section. Then the income-based suggestions now. suppose you are on Monday, investment plans are like showing, we are showing you the investment plans. So at the end, we'll be like giving you a suggestion block where we'll be like referring to some of the investments where you can like invest, like mutual funds or something like that. And this way we can also earn by suggesting them to other apps and all that. So the investment suggestions will also be like giving suggesting the users to get insurance or something, and some daily thoughts of like making a retirement plan of yourself, which will be beneficial for them. Next, please.
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah,
Just a
sure.
suggestion for group 4, and for that matter, everyone over here. Whenever you create a solution, or whenever you come down to a solution and you design it, see to it that if there are similar solutions available in the market. Okay, is
Yes, sir.
there
Yes,
any
sir.
other player who is going to who is providing the same solution? Okay, if it is there, study that solution. Okay, why is that solution working, or why is the solution is not working? What are the pain points in that solution, and then try to rectify those things in your solution as well. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but try to give
Sir,
something new what they are not giving.
sir, we have seen another app like this, similar app. So it was not doing something that, so we added new features.
I guess
Like the
someone
tracking
from your
the
group yesterday showed me that
Track.
application, right?
what, sir?
Yes, yes. Sir,
So
we all.
yeah, right, correct. So yeah, that application is already providing, and apart from what they are providing, we have done something new.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. The
I
tracking
really
the
appreciate
location,
this.
and also
And
like
UPI like
you can also input your
pay
income
wise
at the start,
payment.
and we like divide it into sections. So like you should invest amount 25% of your income in this. So suggestions like how can you manage your income? That
Great,
will also be the part.
great. Good, very good. Okay.
Apart
Apart
from
from that,
the
we can
business model.
input our
Yes.
expenditures using voice text.
Yeah, voice texting and all that. If you're like walking on road, you can also like just now you brought something to eat, so you can just click on voice texting and then add your expenditure like category food, then 100 rupees and more cash. So you'll just say it and it will get added in your transaction list.
Okay. Can we see your business model canvas?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Driven resharing.
Is someone sharing?
Drovin.
So just a second, just a minute. So it's get connecting. It's like some network issue, I guess. It's yes. So this is our business model, and we have given a name to it, Finance Bandhu, to our app which we thought of. So the customer segment will be including the mobile users, the people who lack time for like their finance management, then they the ones which don't have much knowledge about how to manage their finance and all. That's why we have added our daily learning section there. Then the value propositions which we are adding is that manage their finances by keeping track of their expenses. They can do this in our app, save money and make long-term investments. These things will be like in our daily learning. They can also use them in their lives. Then customers will gain knowledge about investments and loans, saving customers time by using that voice texting features and making finance management easier for the customer.
Very good. Very good.
Then customer relations platform, Bandhu platform, and our online customer service. The customer service will be online. Then the channels will be Play Store, App Stores, and our website, which we thought of making like from there they can download. Then the key activities are tracking expenditure, providing weekly analysis to the customer, then focusing on the areas where the customer could save money. like giving them analysis and reports how they can save money. Key resources are knowledgeable, skilled work, engineers, and the technology that the platform itself. Then the key partners will be the insurance companies, banks, finance advisors, fintech companies, and investors. So we have added these companies and all that because we thought of like giving them suggestions to invest in something. So that way they'll be like partners collabing with us, and this will be also giving us revenue here. Like revenue streams, we'll be getting money from that insurance companies, fintech companies, and ads which will be providing. Then the cost structure, platform related expenses, like to maintain the platform, that related expenses, then the PR related expenses, and also the one with relating with the human resources, like giving money to ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one feedback over here. When you put cost structure, okay, you have to
Yes,
be
sir.
very specific, like very specific where the cost is coming from. Now, if you write platform related expenses, like what are those expenses? Okay. See, the intention of this business model is that now there might be a time constraint because of which you must have written it in short.
Yeah.
But let me just elaborate this. The cost should include every single thing that is giving you a cost. Okay, every single thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it
Yes,
should
sir.
be this when you see a business model canvas it should be I mean your business should be crystal clear to you कि कहाँ पे खर्चे आ रहे हैं, कहाँ से पैसा आ रहा है, कहाँ पे कौन क्या कर रहा है, ठीक है?
Yes, sir. So
Yes, sir.
Otherwise if you see this
that.
business
Yeah.
model, it is amazing. It is seriously amazing.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Okay, at your level it is amazing. Good, very good, very good.
Yes, and even they have, given a title, the Finance Bandhu, which
Yeah,
is
that is
very,
amazing.
vibing, with
Good,
what
good,
they've
good.
done.
Very nice, very nice.
Really nice, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much.
Okay, so you guys are in second year right now, right? All of you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
You can try
Yes.
this as your final year project. I mean, just a suggestion because
Yes,
Yes, sir.
this is
We were
something which
thinking
is
of that.
correct because this is something which is in extremely high demand. Okay, extremely high demand. Okay, personal finance is a major pain point that everyone is facing, and that's the reason. Recently, in few of the schools, at a very young age, people have very young kids have been inculcated the subject of personal finance, managing the personal finance. If you go through LinkedIn posts, if you're active on LinkedIn, there are a lot of financial people in financial field, they are suggesting, or even the financial bloggers are suggesting that personal finance is something I should have been taught in school instead of teaching me history, right? History,
Yes, sir.
okay, that
yes,
subjects are important. Definitely, they are important. But in addition to that, this is what the students should have been taught, including design thinking. All these subjects are getting into the school education system now. Okay, so personal finance is very important, and that's the reason I've given this problem statement to all of you. Good, you did it very nice. I'm really impressed with this, and I would suggest that you go ahead with this solution, work over it, keep iterating it, and make a solution to bring it in the market. It will definitely work out.
thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very good, group 4.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Group 5.
Yes, sir. Should I
Yes.
share my screen?
Yes.
First, we'll be showing the wireframe.
Okay.
So is the screen visible?
Yes.
So firstly, we have given two options if you're a provider and a customer. So our app is two-way. So if you're a provider with like a food provider who provides healthy food, then they'll get a pop-up this one screen if they select provider, and if they both have to log in and sign up. And if they're a customer, they'll be taken to the next page, which is this one, personal information, where we have added everything, height, weight included. So if they have any diseases and all, and using the height and weight, we'll be calculating the BMI.
Correct.
So that we can make accurate suggestions about the food that they should be eating. So this is a database page where we collect the data. Then next page is additional information if they have some preferences, like they want vegetarian food, non-vegetarian, or both. Then location is of course necessary so that we can suggest the places that are near to their location. And then this is our subscription plan, where if they want weight loss focus plan or weight gain focus plan, then they can be directed to the subscription page. This is an extra thing. This is the subscription one. Rest of it is just they can order from the places, but for subscription they'll get to select the weight loss or weight gain plan. So if they want.
Very good.
Then this is the home page where they'll show the nearest food distributors and the recent ones. And then we have the icons on the bottom side, like analysis, card, track food, and reminders and reward system. So I'll be explaining each of the page. First is the nutrition chart. So whatever food you're ordering, this will show the nutritional content in the food, like proteins, carbohydrates, fats, so that they can eat a balanced diet. Because it's not, some people think that you should entirely cut out carbohydrates and fats from your meals, which is not actually true. You have to eat a balanced diet of all nutrients. So this chart will be helpful in indicating everything. Then water, because hydration is important. So I think we should drink 2 liters of water at least a day. So this will track your water consumption. And then we'll show remarks that, okay, today maybe you consumed less protein and more carbohydrates. So maybe try to balance that. So we have remarks at the bottom. And then we have cards. So if you like a place like a Dabbawala or a tiffin center, you can subscribe to it and order it from that place, or subscribe to a place. They can directly send your order at the same time, at the same place every day, right? So you don't have to go to the app and order every single day. So that is a subscribe place. And then there are suggested places that if you keep changing it, so we'll keep suggesting the places according to your preferences. And then it also shows the orders. Then you can track your food, of course, where like, and then we have reminders, because we have seen a lot of people skip their meals or forget to eat their meals on time. So if you've set the time, like breakfast 7 a.m., second breakfast 10 a.m., so it will show us a small notification at that time that it's like a reminder to have your lunch or have your dinner. And then we have a reward system. So if you're using the app continuously and properly, then you'll get small rewards like vouchers or something like that. So here we'll collaborate with other businesses. So we'll give the vouchers of those businesses.
Understood. Just one suggestion, if I can give over here. Can we go to slide number 3? Oh, sorry, slide number 4. Yeah. So here you are telling the users about the how much proteins, how much carbohydrates, how much fats does it have, right? Does the food that you're consuming. In addition to that, I mean, this is what I have personally never seen. It might be available in some of the applications, but this is what I have not personally seen. If you say, ki, this is the content of protein, this is the content of fat, tell them how to interpret that. For example, if you say ki so much grams of protein is available, tell them how will that affect your body. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Actually, we didn't have time, but we have to include that according to the BMI that we calculated on this in the starting when we collected the information. We'll calculate their BMI, and according to that, we'll tell them ki in a day you
how
should
much protein does he need
this
and how much he has consumed in
correct.
that.
And I think basis on the BMI itself, you can suggest the food to them, right? Ki this is your BMI.
Yes.
This is your if you it's possible for you, you also try to ask them what is your lifestyle. Is it a sedentary lifestyle? Is it an active lifestyle? How much time do they sit throughout the day? Basis on all this kind of data, you can collect you can give them a menu card ki, since this is your lifestyle and this is how much this is what you should consume in a day, and this is the time of the day you should consume, this is the amount of water you should consume. So that will be a perfect thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Even I will recommend you to go ahead with this idea. It works, it doesn't work, doesn't matter right now, but definitely you should go ahead with this idea.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Right? Yeah. Business model canvas.
So this is the business model canvas. The customer segments is mainly college students and students who live in hostel or PGs, and young adults who live alone, or some health conscious individuals who don't want to order from maybe Zomato or eat junk food every day.
Okay.
Then customer relationships, customer service directly to customers, like we'll be contacting, and then customer relationship management. Value propositions, easy access to healthy food, because it happens a lot of time that people do want to eat healthy, but junk food is easily accessible and it is very cost effective. So we want to make healthy food accessible to people. Then the application would be user friendly and necessary features for health maintenance, mealtime reminders, reward system for following schedule, and nutritional value indicator. Then key activities, research and development, collaboration with businesses, coordination with businesses and business proposal. Key resources, technology resources, network and communication with users and distributors, and database management of the users. Then key partners are dabbawalas or food outlets, tiffin centers, homemade food providers, and nutritionists. So that homemade some ladies who want to, start their businesses with providing homemade food, they can also get on this business.
Very good.
So they'll get an opportunity.
Very good.
Then our channels would be mobile application for Android, iOS, a website, and social media handles. The cost structure would be technology setup, employee payments, R&D costs, advertising, and cloud storage. And revenue streams are subscription, advertisements, and collaboration with providers.
Very good. Very nice. Good, good, good. Great job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, group 1, can we go ahead with you? Group 1?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let me share the screen.
Okay.
Sir, are you able to see?
Yes, it's visible. Can you explain?
Sir, we are having two customers. First is students and second one is professors.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
And we are having key partners, TCT college and canteen owners, which can make this project at a greater level. Which
Okay.
can help us.
Key resources is okay. Value proposition, crowd reducing, and proper management. Okay, charges, website posters, Play Store, App Stores. Okay, 2 staff members will be assigned for customer and peak them. Okay. So guys, just one. I could see one thing over here. Now,
Yes.
group number 1 is working on reducing the crowd at canteen.
Yes.
Similarly, if you see group number 5 was working on healthy food eating habits, is there a scope of collaboration between you?
Yes, sir, it can be possible.
Right? So why don't you try that? I mean, it's up to you, definitely up to you. But
Yes.
I can definitely see some kind of collaboration over here.
Yes, sir.
Right? It's up to you how you work on it now. But that's a suggestion from my end. So good. I really appreciate all the solutions. I mean, that was really beyond my expectations. It was really amazing interacting with you. You can stop sharing the screen.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And what a fruitful session it indeed was. I'm sure many of you would have questions. So I request you all to kindly unmute yourselves and ask questions. So anybody?
So I do have a question.
Yeah.
How can we make it cost effective? Like I have seen that in our business model, there are a lot of things in cost structure, like storage, advertising and all, but our revenue streams are just subscription and advertisements and collaboration with providers. So it might be feasible for a small amount of time, but I don't think it will be feasible in a long run.
Okay. So your question is like, how do you reduce your cost?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's where that's where you go through your business model canvas. Okay, you see ki, is there any places where we can do piggybacking? Okay, piggybacking is where okay, so what was your solution?
As the app,
Which one?
the healthy food one, nutritional chart, and
Okay, healthy food one, right? So
yes.
like my first question to you is that why is it necessary to make an app? Okay, can there be some other solutions around it? See, you found one solution and you now you are saying ki, okay, this can work, but this is not going to give us profit in long run, right?
Yes.
Now there must be multiple other solutions that you must have decided during brainstorming,
Yes.
right? Can any one other solution from that can help you with that, you know, which is less which is incurring less cost and that can give you more profits, right? Since now your solution is limited to your college, can there be anything else that you can do?
So
Okay,
it can help college students all over India, but
okay.
the main issue is, can we add some like revenue streams, some more revenue streams?
Why
Because
not? Why not? Why not? See, basically revenue, see, try to understand one thing. How many students do you have in your college? Give me a rough estimate. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Chalo, let's assume 1,000 students.
okay.
Okay, let's assume. Now your application, it will have a daily user footprint of 1,000 users, right?
Okay.
Now there are certain things in market that the students will require every day. It can be stationery, it can be certain brands that wants to attract students, right? So can
Yes.
you use advertisements or leverage the your app to advertise to help this brands advertise on your application, right?
Yes, sir.
Can that be a new revenue stream for you?
Yes, sir.
Right? Basically, that is okay. But whenever you decide a cost of anything, let's say if you're ordering, let's say dal khichdi from, if I want to order dal khichdi from your application.
Yes, sir.
Is it a food ordering app? Does your app help food ordering? Yes, right?
Yes, sir. You can, it's a middle ground. So you can connect with the food providers through our app.
Right. So let's say if I want to now order dal khichdi from your application.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the cost that I'm incurring in ordering the dal khichdi? Okay. Just give a rough estimate. Let's say it's costing me 50 rupees per order of dal khichdi from your application.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So now the cost of dal now to a user, you will the MRP of that dal khichdi should be 50 rupees plus your profit.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So that let's say you want to earn 10 rupees of profit. So 60 rupees will be the cost of dal khichdi. So it's not that you first decide the cost of your product and then you think of the other cost. Got it?
Okay, sir.
You first think of what all cost you are incurring. Okay, how much is it costing? And then you bring it down to the MRP of your one product that you're selling.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just remember that approach. Now you
Okay.
think if it's exceeding, okay, if it's exceeding from the, like, let's say if I have my own application and then let's say your application, right? If I'm selling dal khichdi for 50 rupees and if you're selling the dal khichdi for 60 rupees, okay, there is a difference. Now it means that you need to cut down the cost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that can be done through advertisements. See, basically, whenever there is a footfall or there is a large number of people who come on your application daily, it means there is a source of advertising in it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's how, if you see social media influencers, how do they earn? They earn from brand endorsements. Why do they earn from brand endorsements? Because there are a lot of people who visit their profile. They see their post.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's one of the source.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any more doubts?
Does anybody has any more doubts, or else we'll proceed with the valedictory ceremony?
So I wanted to ask, like, to be in a product-based company, what are like the skill sets which you need? Like, what all should a person must have, like, to be in a product-based company to get placed in that?
See, skill wise, I can tell you there are a lot of things that are involved in this. Wireframing, as you is one of the skill that you have done today. Understanding users is another skill that you require. See, basically making product is what you are solving a problem for someone. Okay, there's a user for whom you are solving a problem, and that problem solving that you have done, to solve that problem you are making a product, right?
Yes.
Right. Now, to basically to make that product, you first need to understand the user. Correct?
Yes, sir, the
Yeah.
very first step.
So think from that point of that perspective. Okay, if I want to make a product like this, what all things you need? Okay, you first need insights from the user. You need, if just a second. Yeah, you first need insights from your user, right? After even if you have gathered the insights, you need to have a skill to analyze them. Okay, so your analytical skills comes over here. Next, if you are making a product, you are not alone who are going to make this product. Okay, there are multiple stakeholders who are involved in it. If you see a business model canvas, there are key stakeholders or key partners, which was one of the section, right? Which, and if you are a product manager, it's your responsibility to coordinate with those people or to be in touch with them and to get work done from them. So that leadership skill, or talking to multiple people and getting work done, that becomes another skill.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, got it.
So why I'm telling you this way, because try to understand that way, because you can go asking 10-100 people of what all skills you need or what all things do I need to do. But use your brain, think it that way, and try to understand what all things will you require to do this. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So that is one. Again, you have to work on the business. See, being a product, you have to work on product technically as well as from business perspective. Okay. So you need to see the solution or the product from multiple angles. If technically you are able to make that solution good, but from a business angle, is it feasible to make that? Is it feasible to make that solution? Like, think of it that way. That technically you have made that Google Glasses, right? Technically, it was possible to make it, but was it feasible from a business point of view, because it did not create any business,
Yeah.
right? So seeing things from multiple angles, multiple perspectives is what you need to do, right? Apart from that, there are multiple other things like creating product requirement document. It's a technical term you'll come to know sometime later.
Yes.
Product requirement documents, wireframing, analytics, going through the analytics of the product day on day basis, analyzing those analytics and understanding why something is happening or what the user is doing or how can we improve the product. All the skills you need to have. Okay, but you are just in second year. Relax. Do not worry about a lot of things right now. Just gradually start getting into it if you want to get into product management.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Since nobody has any more doubts I would like to ask you, sir, how was your experience working with us and how did you like the workshop?
Oh, it was actually very amazing. I personally, when I started the session yesterday, I wasn't expecting this good response and such a good thought process and everything from you guys. I mean, I thought कि चलो students है second year के क्या कर लेंगे, but बहुत कुछ कर लिया तुम लोग ने. It was a great response. Okay. Specifically, I remember yesterday. I don't remember which group it was. They have collated the insights and they on themselves created the personas. I did not tell anyone about the personas, but they themselves did it, which is a very good thing. Okay, this actually means that you are actually putting efforts from your end when someone is telling you something, which is a great quality of yours. Okay. One thing I would like to suggest to everyone: design thinking is not something that you can do one day and can be with you forever. It is a mindset. Okay, it's a thought process that you need to inculcate in yourself. Practice it regularly. If you have that subject in you, okay, with you, take it, practice as many projects as you can. It's not a theoretical subject. You cannot read books and understand this. You can do, or you can understand it, or you can master it only if you practice it. Okay. So I know you're in second year, the electives come in fourth year, but if you have the capacity in you to request and get it earlier, it's up to you. Okay. That's all from me. That's it. And yeah, if you want to be in touch with me, I have my coordinates on screen. Get in touch with me to discuss anything about design thinking, product management, cars and bikes. I'm a big time fan. I can talk anytime about them. So yes. Thank
Sure,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Very
It was
much.
indeed a very fruitful session.
Thank you.
Does any of the participants here would like to share their experiences with us? Anybody? Sakshi, Shreya,
Yeah.
Adish.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah, Sakshi.
Okay. So yesterday when the session started, first of all, very much thankful to you, sir. So you taught us a lot. Like I got to learn a lot, and also the team which we made, like it was on the spot. I didn't even know the two people in our team, and then we started working together. We got to know about each other's like what thinking process and all that. Then we developed together. Like when we were out taking surveys, we got very much different weird answers. Like लॉकडाउन के बाद कुछ हो नहीं रहा, पैसा नहीं आ रहा, धंधा बंद हो गया, all that things. Then and we also took the survey with sir also. We also asked him questions. Then he also suggested us few things like where we should like work upon, and whatever he did was giving suggestions. He never imposed that on us, which we all loved a lot. And also he also like encouraged us by saying like you guys are doing a great job and all that, which actually like boosted our energy, like yeah, we can do it. We also also my team, we didn't even had full until we completed it. Like we didn't go to eat our like lunch. We didn't did our lunch, and we just sat there and like yeah, मजा आ रहा है, process में मजा आ रहा है. तो वही करते रहे. Then अभी खत्म हुआ तो खाने खाने जाएंगे. तो ये अच्छा लगा, बहुत मजा आया सेशन में. एंड आई थिंक हमारा पूरा टीम लाइक वी वर थिंकिंग लाइक हाँ ये करेंगे, प्रोजेक्ट में करते हैं, ऐसा सोच रहे थे. सो लेट्स सी. Thank you so much, sir. The session was amazing. Thank you, ACM, for it.
Thank
It
you,
was really
Sakshi.
amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Sakshi.
Thank you very much. So what I can, one more suggestion I can give to, college and everyone, ma'am, you can include this in design thinking in second year itself. They are good to go. And I can tell you they can do wonders if you can stretch this subject from second year to fourth year. Okay. The fourth year. So basically it will help you in placement, nothing else. Because there are a lot of being in this industry, I'm seeing there are a lot of requirements that are coming up for engineers as well. There are a lot of companies like TCS, Microsoft, HCL, where I have my friends who are working in the design departments. Even for that matter, Accenture, all these companies, the IT companies specifically, they are starting their own design labs where they require design people who know design thinking skill. Okay. So, if you can inculcate this, it's really amazing.
Sure, sir. We'll definitely, take this suggestion ahead and inculcate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So to conclude this event, I would like to thank our TCT management provided us with this venue so that we could conduct our workshop. Atul, can you present the screen? Yeah. So a lot of you have participated in this event and have worked a lot hard, especially group 4 and 1. You guys had great ideas with the event. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, Janvi, I can hear you.
I think I was facing some network issues.
No problem.
Oh, it was possibly audible.
Yeah. So as I was saying, group number 4 and group number 1 had amazing ideas. You guys have participated, and as much as we loved organizing this event, I hope you guys enjoyed it the most.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. And so I would like to thank our TCT management for providing us with the venue, our Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. P.K. Mishra, and Dr. Kamal Shah ma'am, our Vice Principal, for coming to the event and providing it with a gracious presence. And lastly, I'd like to thank Dr. Sangeeta Vatkar ma'am for giving us this opportunity so that we could present. She was actually the one who came up with the idea of conducting this event, and without her, it would not have been possible. Our ACM faculty in charges, Rahul Neve sir, Mary Margaret ma'am, and Apeksha ma'am herself. And our technical team, Dhai, Ayush, Sumit, all of us have worked a lot to make this event possible. Lastly, the feedback form for the session has been floated in the chat box. So I request you all, before concluding up, to fill that up, because it would be
yeah, so students, please fill the feedback form. And also Google Drive link has been shared in the chat. So please fill that as well. Please upload the pics and the prototypes, everything.
Yeah, I'll request everyone to fill the form as soon as possible and upload there. And lastly, I'll request everyone to turn on the camera so that we could click a picture. So can everybody do that?
Until the time everyone switches on the camera, a big thank to the volunteers. It was very smooth throughout. Being offline or even being online, everything was very smooth. Thanks for all your organization. That was amazing.
And a big thank you
thanks
to
for your
you.
thoughts and thanks for your thoughts. Even though the subject was in fourth year, but you allowed second and third year students to get into this, and this is the amazing thing you have done. I really appreciate this.
Thank you, sir. And it was amazing having you here. It was a delight for us. And the way you worked with us, it was amazing. Like entertaining our doubts and coming up. You were so hands-on with our participants. It was a great experience for all of us. I'm sure everybody enjoyed as much as we did it.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Please fill the feedback form, students. It's important.
Yes.
So can we take the pic? Are everyone smiling?
Done, ma'am. Done.
Done?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, all of you. All thank you so much to all the SC students, especially for coming and enjoying the session, doing all the assignments that were told to them, and a big thank you to all the ACM student members. They were running all the way, and they had this fantastic coordination and management amongst them. So with this, I think we can conclude the session, and a very sincere thanks to our speaker, Mr. Nishant, for delivering such a wonderful session. Actually a workshop and not just a webinar. So yeah, sir, students are mentioning a sincere thanks to you in the chat as well. Yes, so with this, I think we can conclude the meeting. We can end the meeting with your permission.
Yes, absolutely. And also you can get in touch with me anytime you need. I'm always there to solve your doubts. Okay. It was not just about the session.
Sure.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Have a good life. Stay healthy. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, the host can end the meeting now.